Africa's mining industry is preparing to work with government in the rollout of the COVID-19 vaccine. It says it'll cost at least 300 million rand to inoculate mine workers and mining communities. The sector says it has the capacity to carry out about 600,000 vaccines per day. To discuss this further, we're joined by Thuthula Balfour from the Minerals Council of South Africa. Thuthula, a very good morning to you. How are you going to work with miners, mining communities and getting the vaccine to them?
Morning, Leanne. Regarding the mining industry, we are working essentially through BUSA, Business for South Africa, to ensure that, as the industry will be able to vaccinate our own employees and also to be able to vaccinate surrounding communities where this is possible. And we are already being, having our sites accredited by the department so that they will be able to vaccinate. And regarding the numbers you provided, it's actually 60,000 to about 80,000 people per day that can be vaccinated. Wow. Through our own companies.
Okay, so how are you going to do that? I know who you're working with. How many vaccines are you expecting to get? When are you going to get them? And how will you give them to people?
Okay, we have got 450,000 employees. And we would say that we can do about 5 times, for instance, that number. We're working at about 2.5 million people that we can vaccinate. The when is going to depend on how quickly we do get the vaccine from government. As you have heard, the vaccine will be here within 24 hours now. And we hope as soon as possible, government, all of the admin regarding, checking on the supplies and distribution will be quick, such that hopefully within a week, we hope, all of this can be in place and we'll be able to start to vaccinate.
And tell me, Thuthula, those who don't want to have the vaccine, what is your position as far as they are concerned?
It's very clear. The vaccine is voluntary. It's not compulsory. But we are doing everything, educating as much as possible, the employees, and we would also be part of educating the population at large to say there is everything to be gained from being vaccinated, because then it means that we will stop the epidemic and we as South Africans will be able to go back to work literally. There are people who can't go back to work now due to the vaccine, and so our economy will start functioning once we have enough people who are immune, and the vaccine, the virus stops being a threat.
That's good. Everybody must have it. What sort of impact has COVID had on the mining community?
The mining communities, it has been quite significant. As you know, in South Africa, for instance, the mortality from the disease has been about 2.9%, although in the for mining employees, it has been less. It has been about 1% in terms of mortality. So it is quite significant in that it does disrupt the functioning in the surrounding communities. And that is why then it's important for us to ensure that we do interrupt the epidemic.
Okay, it'll be good to talk to you again, Thuthula Balfour, when you start vaccinating.